Hey y'all, welcome to season 2 of Talk Dirty Dancing to Me, where I, Madeline Caliz, sit down with my best friend Katie Bowman and we talk about your mom's favorite TV show, Dancing with the Stars. I hope you enjoy it.
What it do, baby?
Well, hello. What a surprise. I was just listening to the lead-in music and wasn't even ready for you yet, but I'm so glad you're here.
Surprise, bitch.
Surprise. All right. Well,
Week
what's the
2 in the books.
What's the 411? What are you
What's
thinking?
all the hot gossip?
Oh my God, so much.
Well, first of all, the opening number, Here Comes the Hot Stepper. It always brings me a smile because my dad used to sing that song when I was a baby trying to learn how to walk.
Oh, that's so cute.
So that's what I think of every time. And I was just like imagining my little fat baby legs trying to make it across the room.
I loved that song. And the two new pros are just smoking hot. And I really, really like them. And their names, I got their names tonight and now I know them, Ezra and Sophia. So I won't forget them now.
They're very good looking. They're very hot. They're very talented. I wish that they would get more screen time.
Agreed.
Also, like I felt like the little intro number, which was lit. It was great song, as we said. But like, I feel like I watched the back of their heads. The whole dance. I didn't see their faces like at all. I wasn't exactly even sure who it was, honestly.
And she was flipping her hair a lot. Like, I mean, I don't know how her neck is still intact to her body, but also, yeah, I agree. The camera angles were a lot from behind and to the side, not much in front.
Definitely. But then Tyra strutted her stuff out. Great runway walk.
Yes, very, very strong runway walk. Very, very, very short dress.
It looked like, those fruit roll-ups that like had the tongue tattoos on them. Not the fruit by the foot, but like the fruit roll-ups.
Right. Yes.
It looked like it was made out of that.
That's hilarious. It was a very interesting color yet again. I mean, she never ceases to amaze me with what she's going to put on next. Her hair looked good.
Her hair really nice. Great. From the neck up, she almost always looks great. Again with the pantyhose, but I think that's just kind of what we're in for right now, and that's okay. Whatever makes her feel comfortable. And compared to what we saw later in the show, this dress was pretty tame.
Yeah, I liked this dress leaps and bounds better than the second choice.
Absolutely.
So,
judges were all looking
dapper as usual. They look good.
Carrie-Anne's wig was not my fave, but
she just has so many better wigs.
I agree. I don't like her with red hair. I don't think it suits her. And it was too close to the color of her dress.
Yeah, I don't think she has to change the wig every week for me to be interested in her look. I mean, she has some really, really good wigs, and I just wish she would stick to the good ones, but
Yeah, I think I've decided I don't really care for her with a front bang. I don't think it suits her features.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that one. She's so pretty, and I just don't think she needs all the extra, but whatever. Agreed. She likes attention.
And good for her. Whom amongst us does not like attention?
That's
we started a damn podcast. What do you think that was for? Definitely not attention.
That's very true. So after we got the Tyra runway walk and all the judges waving hello and our sweet dance by the troupe, Tyra begins to tease us about how Cody is not dancing tonight and how something crazy is happening. Something wild is going on tonight with Cody, and they just kind of kept teasing it the whole night, not really telling us what was going on, and that's when it began. So I guess we can explain why Cody wasn't dancing or how they did that later, or we can do it now. I mean,
let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. It did kind of like give me weird like flashbacks to last season with Jeannie Mai. Obviously, this is not, I mean, it's also very serious, but not quite as like serious because Cheryl has been vaccinated. Spoiler alert, Cheryl, Cody's partner, has unfortunately contracted COVID-19. She is vaccinated though, so she should have pretty minor symptoms, but because she and Cody were in such close contact, dance partners, he was not in the ballroom. just as a precaution for everybody, which is a huge bummer, obviously. I didn't really understand because last season they quarantined so much. Like, married couples weren't even staying together. But now that the vaccine is out, Cheryl, from what I understand, has been traveling. She and Cody both have been traveling back and forth from New York to LA because he's still teaching Peloton. Is that right?
Right.
So I'm assuming that's probably how that came about. I mean, just it could happen to anyone at any time. TBT, last year on the podcast, you had the Rona there for a minute.
I also, coming from a fellow Rona survivor, I really do hope and wish her the best. It is really scary and it sucks, especially to get it now when you are vaccinated. It's like, oh, I hear an ambulance. What timing for an ambulance to go off in the background? But COVID,
it's getting
scary.
closer. Just hold on.
Yeah, as we talk about COVID, nice intro there, universe. But
thoughts and prayers to
Cheryl, and I look forward to seeing Cody back next week. I'm really glad, and I hope that I guess what's going to happen is he's going to have to test negative, and then he'll be allowed to come back.
Yeah, and he'll either be with, I'm assuming he'll be, well, we'll get into that after we get through the rest of it. No more spoilers.
No more spoilers, yeah.
So actually, really quick before we dive into the dancing, I've listened to our podcast, and I just have a few grievances with myself that I would like to apologize to everyone for.
Oh my God. What are they?
I called every single person last week the cutest. They're the cutest. Oh, the cutest little thing I ever did see. Oh my God, he's so cute. He's just the cutest. Like, okay. Yes, I do enjoy all of these people. I think they're great. I think they're cute, if you didn't know. But I'm so sorry. Every single person we talked about, I was like, so they're the cutest. And I was just like, oh my God, I need to learn, extend my vocabulary here.
I think that was your week 1 excitement, though. I mean, it's a lot. It is so, I'm always amazed every season whenever they give us their first dance. And it really is it's so brave and so cute of them to get out there and just strut their stuff. So you're not wrong.
Yeah, I think you're right. It is you see these people come out, most of them who don't really have dance performance like that, especially not ballroom experience, and you're like, wow, they're really just going for it. You have to love them even if they suck so bad. You're just like, look at them go and do, and it's very endearing. So, but yeah, sorry, I think everyone's cute. Sorry. And then also every time before I said anything, we would talk about the beginning, and I'd go into my little my thoughts, and I started almost every single one with, first of all. I just it was every time we went to talk about something, I was like, let me get up on my damn soapbox and give a speech. So I will be working on that. Everything is, you guys get it. It's first of all, because I haven't said anything else yet. Goes without saying, but I had to say it. And again, it was probably just excitement, and I was feeling passionate about getting back into a new season. So excited to be here doing this. But yeah, I'm very aware. So if any of you were thinking the whole time, this bitch, we get it. We know. I just wanted you to know that I also know, and I'm very sorry.
Well, I think that's the perfect segue to our first couple, Matt James and Lindsay. They were the cutest, first of all.
First of all, they were the cutest. Oh my gosh. So I was really surprised by my reaction to them. I've always loved Lindsay. Lindsay and Whitney are the two new moms. They're besties, little cute blondes. I've always loved them from So You Think You Can Dance, all through the seasons. They're two of my faves. And I like Matt James a lot. And you and I have talked about before, I'm just kind of tired of the Bachelor Nation thing. So I wasn't I like Matt, but I wasn't super gung-ho. But then his introduction package of Rachel filming him practicing his little hip movements in the kitchen and stuff, I was just oh my gosh, he really does want to do well, and that was really cute. Cute, of course. Very charming. And then he, first of all, oh my God. I hate myself.
I love it. I love it. Just roll with it.
Okay.
It's you. It's your style. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay. Well, the black ballroom pants, the high-waisted ones, they look good on literally everyone who wears them. They make you look long. They make your waist look teeny. And then he took that shirt off for Bruno. I
Hot.
mean, spicy. It was spicy.
Hot.
And I felt like he was having a great time. The song was poppin'. The astronauts in the back was interesting.
Yeah.
It was very weird. But no, I really, really enjoyed it. I was really surprised. Like, I voted for Matt. And not that I have anything against him, but like we've said, just the Bachelor thing, like I'm kind of over it, kind of sick of it. But I really, really think he's endearing, and I like how much he wants to improve and how well he wants to do. What did you think?
So I love the song Levitating by Dua Lipa. It's probably the song of the year to me. I love that song. Great song. Loved whenever at the very beginning. Okay. So at the beginning, it felt kind of off, felt kind of floppy. But then after he took the shirt off, like I feel like he got into it. I feel like he was much more stable after that. I noticed the lift as soon as it happened, how Lindsay's feet came off the ground. So I kind of knew that Carrie-Anne was going to lowball them. And then I knew it was going to be tough going first. But I'm glad that Matt and Lindsay went first because I know that Matt is going to get the votes. So I'm not as worried about him as I am other couples. And here's what I think about Matt. So he is another Bachelor Nation, whatever, yada, yada, yada. But he's not really as involved in Bachelor Nation since he was supposed to be on Claire's season, but never was. So we really got to know him only as The Bachelor, which we know is a really producer driven show.
Mm-hmm.
And I've loved actually getting to see his personality on Dancing with the Stars. His Instagram stories today were absolutely hilarious. I love following his journey. I think he wants to be there. I think he's really enjoying it. I felt like the scores were pretty fair. It was not his best dance, and he can do a lot better. So I'm with you. I'm glad he's there, and he does get votes from me because I like him a lot more than I even did on The Bachelor. So I'm glad that he's here.
Definitely. And I really look forward to seeing him continue to get better. And I, like you said, I really like that you can tell he wants to be there.
Yeah, I agree.
And yeah, those pants for everyone. We love that.
Put those pants on all the boys. So
yep.
The next couple was Olivia and Val. I can go first. So the little package was cute. It was very teenager.
Yeah.
It was very teen love or whatever. But Val is perfect for Olivia. I really like this matchup. I think he's a great coach, a great kind of leader for her. The dress that she had on had to be an ode to Kendall Jenner's Met Gala dress.
Absolutely. It so was.
It looked just like it. The song was such a great choice. Better Days Are Coming is such a good song. I thought it was a really good dance, and it was really a really pretty and mature dance for week 2, and I think that's why Val is such a good partner.
I totally agree. I didn't know. So obviously we're a little bit older than her, so I missed out on her. Like when I was into YouTube beauty gurus, it was like Juicy Star 07 and like those folks back in the day. But now she was, I guess, right on the cusp. And she said, like, I had 2 followers on my beauty channel, like 0 views, and now she has 2 million followers. And, you know, she got in when the getting was good. But
yeah.
She's really, really, really pretty. And she seems really genuinely sweet. Like, obviously, everyone knows her because of the scandal, like we talked about last week. And they didn't touch on that anymore, which I was really pleased to see. And it just kind of, looking at her without that in your mind, I think she's really likable.
Agreed.
She seems like a genuinely sweet girl. Like, she seems very young. Do you think that?
Yeah, she does. She seems really young, and that's why I like her paired with Val.
Yeah, Val has that almost big brother, I'm going to be hard on you, but I love you, and you know that kind of mentality.
Yeah.
And
he doesn't make it these dances are always sexy, and I love that. But he doesn't. Val is so good at finding balance in sexy dances and sensual dances, and like he's just such a he is the probably the most seasoned and the best pro on the show to be with a girl like Olivia, and I think it's the perfect matchup. And I really enjoyed watching their dance tonight, and I didn't think I was going to like her that much, and I really liked it. So
I agree. Yeah, I came into this not knowing anything about her except for the college thing, and then I was really surprised, especially this week, the turnaround where I just kind of thought, wow, she seems like she just is a kid, you know, like she's a college kid.
and she's cute and fun, and I'm happy for her. I do like this moment for her. I think it's
I do too. We love a redemption story, an underdog. But no, I also loved the dance. I thought it was really, really pretty. It was really well done. I'm excited to see what else she has because they are vibing for sure.
yeah.
And yeah, the dress was totally Kendall Jenner at the Met Gala, and that dress was fab. This dress was fab. We love to see it.
So yeah, speaking of fab and sexy outfits, let's talk about Kenya and Brandon.
How is she 50?
There's
Bruh.
no way. No way.
Her, what did Lynn say? She had some gear in the rear.
Plenty of gear in the rear.
That's right. And she did. She had them hips moving. She had that thangin'.
That thing, and the song was so good. Donna Summer, hot stuff.
I didn't know she was going through a divorce.
Yeah, you said last week you don't watch the show, right?
Yeah, but they didn't talk about it at all week one. And I feel like most people, that's like one of the first things is like their love life or something traumatic that's going on with them. So
yeah.
For it to come out week 2 and not week 1, I was shocked.
I know, for them to like tell us their deepest trauma and most heart-wrenching thing on week 1. I mean, not on week 1. It's just so not expected.
That's how they lead in. They're like, so here's the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I can't wait for the season.
And I'm just going to dance it all out. And I do think she danced it all out so well. Her little baby girl's so cute, and I think she is such a good role model for her daughter. At like how she said that's why she was doing it and why she was dancing. I thought the ending was really good. How I loved when she was popping her legs over Brandon. She had an amazing outfit on. That
the fringe. It's the fringe, baby.
Yeah, it fit her so well. She looked amazing and confident, and she just wears her personality so well, I think, on the dance floor. And it was a really good samba.
Absolutely. And I love Brandon. I love them together. They have such a really funny kind of connection because she is significantly older than him, obviously, but they just seem like they're not. Like they seem like they're the same age. At least to me. I feel like they're right on the same playing field and the same kind of headspace. I feel like they get along really well. And I felt about her the same way I did about a lot of people tonight, where they started off and it was good. And then as they danced more and more, it got better and better. Because I'm sure week 1, you're just like all nerves, all adrenaline, like, oh my God, week 1, here we go. And then week 2, you're kind of, you've got one under your belt. You're thinking about like kind of more of the dancing, I think. Because everyone seems a little nervous to start off, and then they gain their momentum. They get a little confidence, and most of them end strong.
Yeah.
So I thought she started off a little weak, and then once she got in it, and you could see she had that big smile on her face. She's a joy to watch. I love watching her dance.
Yeah, it's a great partnership. They got all 6s, which I think was a fair score. Very good.
I agree. I definitely agree.
So next up was The Miz and Whitney. Tango.
Do you feel like he irritates her?
So I think Whitney is so nice that you cannot irritate her. But I do think that The Miz is just he definitely tests her, and he's definitely not gonna be Whitney's favorite partner ever. But I do think that she likes him. And you know what? It kind of is it's really interesting to see her with someone different, because for a long time we've seen her with the Alfonsos, with the Frankie Munizes. Like we've seen her with kind of the cool, quirky guys who are good at dancing.
Milo.
Right, and Milo. and I like seeing her with someone who's so different than her, and it honestly is working. I think
I totally agree with you. Yeah.
it's working. Like I said, he's not gonna be her best friend, or you know what, and I don't even wanna say that because I think that Whitney can get along with anyone, and I think that The Miz is a good partner for her. I think she's the one who could handle him.
Agreed, for sure. He's got this big personality, and I think it comes from, like, WWE wrestling is like, that's a performance. Like,
Yeah.
you have to have all of this energy and all of this charisma. That's what it's about. And then did he win big? No, he was on the Real World. Did he win
Right.
that show? I've never watched
Oh
that show.
god,
Is
I
there a
don't
winner,
remember.
or is it just like a
I think
experiment?
no, it's just an experiment. It's just like it's like Jersey Shore.
Oh god. But I was so impressed. I think that you're right. Whitney is the only one who could handle him because he has so much energy and so much personality. He's almost like a little kid, but in this huge body. Um, and I loved his like the package of, like, seeing him as a little kid, like growing up in Ohio. Like, I thought it was so, so sweet. And then he went out there and he really impressed me. His frame was so good. He's very light on his feet to be such a big guy. And I mean, obviously, I'm assuming that comes with the territory of WWE wrestling. Like, you have to move around and be pretty quick. But I was really impressed. Whitney looked snatched as always. I actually really liked his patterned suit. I was really, really, really blown away by them. I didn't know what to expect from him, and I'm so pleasantly surprised.
He committed. He was fierce. He looked so strong. I agree with you. I loved the throwback to when he was a kid because you can tell that his personality is not fake. He is being himself. He's authentic. Like, he's not making up that he's the Miz. I mean, he's been the Miz his whole life. So that was really, really cute to me. Um, I liked the sign that they had at the beginning, the
Yeah.
the prop. It was really cute. I thought my favorite part of the dance was when they were in the position. It's that typical tango position where their arms are on each other's shoulders, and then that one arm is extended, and
Mm-hmm.
their heads are in opposite directions, and they do that really quick look back at each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my favorite part of the dance. I got chills. Okay, now here's what I want to talk about: the scoring. So Carrie Ann gave a 7, Derek gave a 7, and Bruno gave a 7. But
And Lynn,
Lynn gave them a 5, which makes absolutely 0 sense. Absolutely 0 sense.
I was stunned because he said that he liked it. It had a lot of tango content. There was, like, even a little Argentine tango in there at the beginning. Did you see that with the little
Yes.
kicks through the legs?
Yes. Yes.
I was like, okay, Whitney, I see you. Like, her choreography always slaps, but I thought it was a great dance, and none of his feedback was really bad.
Yeah. So the 5 really made no
It
sense to
was
me.
very shocking. I don't know if he grabbed the wrong paddle or what, but I was really surprised. And I also really agreed with Derek. Derek had some great comments tonight. He's our king. If you're new to the podcast, we stan Derek Huff in this house. But when he said, you came out guns blazing, and I was worried that it was going to kind of get chaotic and out of control, but he controlled it. He had high energy without being crazy. I was like, that's the perfect way to sum it up.
Yeah. It was a really good dance, and I liked the Miz. I liked the partnership. It was a good dance. It was a good dance for him.
I agree. I'm excited. I'm really excited about him. I had no idea who he was before this, but
Yeah.
I think he's a really nice guy. I think he's a genuinely, like you said, who he is on the show is who he is in real life, who he's always been, and I'm really excited to get to know more about him.
Me too. I think the Paso Doble is going to be his dance whenever
Oh, I hope so. Oh my gosh.
when he
I
does a
hope it's
paso.
later on so he has, like, some more time to grow, because that's such a hard dance.
That's going to be his dance, I think. All right. Next up, Sharna and Brian Austin Green, lovingly known as Bag.
If anyone ever referred to me as Bag, I'd be pissed.
It's just easier to type it out than Brian Austin Green. Come on, man.
And this old bag.
Sharna and her bag.
Which he is that old bag. Something about him.
Okay, I liked him more.
I don't know.
I liked him more tonight than I did last week. And The package was a little much. It was them at the Van Gogh immersive experience, which looks so amazing and so fun. And I just want to know how they got that whole room rented out because that's expensive.
Well,
And
ABC did it, baby.
yeah, I'm sure they did. But yeah, so they had a Roomba to Say You Won't Let Go, which is their song. Tell me what you thought.
So the package was literally, you could have told me that I was watching The Bachelor, a date on The Bachelor, and I would have believed you. It was very ABC produced date, 100,000 million %.
Yeah.
It was very uncomfortable. Like, they've been together almost a year, and I felt like I was watching them, quote unquote, fall in love in a mansion on week 3. Like, it was really awkward. I think I love that they love each other so much. Sharna looks so genuinely happy.
Yes. I don't want to just take away from that either.
Absolutely not. And like, I'm just happy that she's happy, and I hope that he is wonderful to her. I love seeing them in love. That's very sweet. I'm really nervous that because they're in love in real life, that she's not going to be as tough on him as she would be some rando.
Right.
And I'm scared that may come back to bite her.
Yeah, because he could be better, I think.
I think so too. I think she needs to push him harder. They didn't really do anything. She looked hot as hell, dude.
Yeah.
Her abs, that dress was made for her. Legitimately, yeah. When I saw her, I was just like, holy shit. Like, her hair, her makeup, that dress, everything. She was hot.
She's like, so pretty.
Hot.
She was so beautiful. She was doing all the dancing. She was just kind of dancing around him like a fairy princess. And she looked amazing, but he really does. He has a lot of work to do. His arm was just kind of hanging there. And
yeah, he was very stiff.
Yeah. Derek hung that or called that out, and I said that out loud. I was like, his arm's literally just hanging there. I really like what Derek said too. He said, sometimes people come here and they dance a dance for them, and this was your dance for y'all too. But next week you need to come and you need to bring it. And I 100% agree with that. And I think the scores were a little high even because they got 3 6s and a 5 from Lynn, and I think they deserved all 5s, but that's just my humble opinion.
I agree because they didn't really do anything. It was very much like a Gleb and Chriselle kind of dance from last season, or they didn't really do anything, but it was sexy. So yeah. They didn't really do anything, and then it's so funny to watch them like when they're like in frame paired because she's pushing him around the dance floor. He has no, like, he's not even pretending to lead. He's very timid, I feel like, which obviously, like, if your girlfriend, boyfriend, partner is a ballroom dancer and you're like, all right, let me try this on national television, I'd be shitting my pants. Yeah. I would have zero confidence too. But he needs to get some oomph, some pep in his step. It was really sweet though when they were having their little moment and singing to each other. First of all, LOL, even though I'm like third of all in this conversation, it's fine. This is fine.
Lastly,
and in conclusion, the song is great. I love that song, but it was really cute to see them sing to each other, albeit I don't think it was appropriate for a ballroom dancing competition. I feel like it would have been cuter if they had had that in their package.
I was about to say, it felt like that needed to be a private moment, but we were all there and America was there with them.
There are a lot of eyeballs on that.
Yeah, and it was sweet, cute. I'm so happy for Sharna. They're not going to win this competition, but I really
No, absolutely not.
But I really do think Sharna has found the guy for her, and so for that, I am grateful.
She secured the bag, baby.
She secured the BAG. All right, Christine and Pasha.
I don't get this. I don't get her. I can't figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, she was very shocked to see that she was a huge Dancing with the Stars fan. I respect it. I respect that.
We love that. I mean, that's us. I just don't. I haven't watched Bling Empire, so this is the first I've ever seen of her. But legitimately, I can't get a gauge on like her personality.
I think you at least need to, I'll text you an episode you need to watch. I loved the show. She is very drama. She's immensely wealthy. Her husband, I forget exactly what he does, but her husband is just, I mean, buku dollars. She's so wealthy. She threw like this insane birthday party for her 1-year-old son. Like, she is the epitome of extra. And so it's hard because I don't think, while this is a reality TV show and she did star in a reality TV show, I don't think we are getting to see some of the good things that the show that she's in, Bling Empire, shows about her. She she just is not coming off as relatable at all. She's also not that relatable to me because we're very different. But I think
We are poor.
because I do not have a lot of money like her. But I think you should go watch a show, and everyone listening, I think you should go watch an episode to kind of get a little bit more insight on Christine. She's still not gonna be everybody's favorite person in the world, but we're not I think she's just not coming off um as well on the show. But I think she kind of just has that effect on people, kind of rubs them the wrong way. And here's a pairing that is very difficult. Christine and Pasha are very different people. And I don't think it's working.
I agree. I don't feel the connection between the two of them. I feel like it's very much like when they're dancing, it's very much the her show.
Yeah.
Instead of like them as a partnership. But I don't dislike her. I legitimately can't figure out how I feel about it because I can't connect to anything. And I don't feel like she's shown us a genuine side of herself. But I never watched the show. Maybe this is the real her. It just doesn't seem real to me. But also I'm poor, so maybe I just don't understand.
Well, let me say, respect that she is a fan and has sat in that ballroom before. She's living my dream. I'm so happy for her. My goal is to only be famous just so I can be on Dancing with the Stars. Like, I don't know if I've let enough people know that. We need to manifest that. I need to become an influencer or I don't know. I need to get involved in a scandal so then I can somehow find my way on the show. But she her personality did not match the dance that she gave us. Like, today, she came out to play. She was hot. She was shaking that ass. She was following through on her movements. She looked fierce and sexy. And I was like, holy crap, like, she's alive in here tonight. And I
Yeah.
loved it. I loved that.
She again, she had the hips going too. She was excited. It was like she was shot out of a cannon. She came out with so much energy. And again, like I said about Kenya, she came out a little shaky and then got her groove, and it was great. I feel like something kind of weird happened at the ending. I don't know if that her coming out of that lift threw her off a little bit. But I thought she looked great overall. I was really impressed. Last week it was a good dance, but nothing memorable except for that. First of all, Bangers Only, Glamorous by Fergie, and the yellow gown. But this week I remembered, like, I watched the dance and I was like, wow, that was really good.
Yeah, it was hot. I liked it.
It was
I liked
hot.
it.
It was very spicy.
Yeah, and it scored all sixes. I thought she could have gotten a 7, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm fine with all the sixes.
I agree. It was very middle of the road.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was fun to watch, but the dancing of it was not necessarily above a 6.
Yeah, she is one that can only get better, and I love her love for the show. So, whatever.
Agreed.
It was
Agreed.
Good. She'll be back next week.
She will. Oof. Who's next?
Jimmy and Emma. The best. It was so good.
First of all, she says, it's my catchphrase. I love Jimmy Allen. I've heard of him, but I'd never listened to his songs or anything. The song that he danced to this week, his own song, which it's always such a flex to be able to dance to your own song on a show. Nelly did it. Like, pretty much any singer
that's
been on the show has done it. Like, that's so cool. I feel like that would be like, damn, I've made it. I've peaked. Here it is. It's all about me right now.
Well, and like, what better way to connect too to connect your own voice with your movement? I think it's a cool opportunity for an artist to get to do that. So kudos.
Definitely.
I liked it.
I did too. And I loved that song. I'm going to go add it to my Spotify. But Emma was a vision in purple, looking beautiful as always. I was so impressed by the two of them.
Yeah, it was so good, so sexy. It was my favorite of the night so far. It was and I agreed with Carrie Ann's comment. She said, "It was the first time in the night where I felt, like, good energy coming from the ballroom." And I this is what I love about this show, a guy with no dance experience coming out here and just giving us this bomb-ass Roomba and, like, just Roombaing the hell out of the Roomba. Like, it was so good. I loved it.
It was so good. And you're exactly right. That is the whole what the show is all about. That's what it's supposed to be about. But no, he came out and you could tell the difference between week 1 and week 2. Like, I think he felt more confident. And obviously he knows the song. He knows how he feels. He was able to connect to that more. But it was so smooth. Like, it was just, they were vibing. He was really in his element. He looked great. He had that $1 million smile. I was so impressed. They were just bumping and grinding and Roombaing, and I loved it. I was so happy. I had a smile the whole time I watched them.
Yeah, and something we didn't talk about, his package was really moving, and I didn't know he's okay, so he's older. We talked about this last week. He's like 36, I think.
He's in his 30s.
Yeah, he's in his 30s. He's in his late 30s. He's been through a lot in his life. He is a black man in country music, which is, it's an anomaly. It's a really, that's a hard industry to infiltrate, especially just in general. Country music is so saturated, I feel like sometimes, and like this new age country, but he was new country artist of the year last year. He was awarded that, I believe, at the CMAs. So I had heard that song before, but I didn't know that that was him. And so I was really glad that he danced to that. Something else I want to point out. So I didn't really understand why he had the bandana on, but then I kind of started looking through pictures, and there's not any pictures of him without his head covered at all. So I'm kind of interested in that story. Like, why does he always have on a hat? Or
I was thinking the same thing. The bandana. I thought maybe that was just his signature look.
And it might be. And it might just be his signature. He might just like be one of those people who,
that's his thing.
Yeah, that's their thing. So I kind of want to know the story. I wonder if we'll get the story. I don't know. Maybe there's no story.
How the bandana came to be his look, his signature.
Yeah, and maybe there is no story. Maybe it's just normal for him. I don't know. But it's either a cowboy hat or a bandana or some sort of thing. So I don't know. I'm interested to know more.
He had the prettiest arms in this song.
So good.
They were beautiful. Oh my gosh, I was amazed. It was like good old al dente spaghetti, just fluid and wiggling and moving like you like to see.
Of course.
Oh my gosh, he needs to work on the hands a little bit, but the arms, chef's kiss. I was blown away. I'm so excited, and I just think he and Emma, I feel like they have such a great connection. Emma is a great partner with almost anyone. I feel like there's no one she would not get along with. And
yeah,
they are really, really, really fun to watch. They're very, very, very cute.
I hope he makes it far. I really do.
I do too.
He's got a chance. If he's gonna improve like that every week, then he's got a chance. So his scores were a 7 from Carrie Ann, a 7 from Derek, a 7 from Bruno, and of course a 6 from Lynn. I don't know what was wrong with him tonight, but he was not fair tonight, and that's it. That's it. He wasn't fair.
He had his poopy pants on for sure.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Bye.
Bye, Lynn. See you never.
All right, next up, Amanda and Alan. Okay, I want to say... What?
I'm interested to see where you came out guns blazing. I'm ready to see where this goes.
I'm going to do there's really not any cons to her dancing, but I'm going to kind of pro this. So pro, she is just one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. It's so many flashbacks to me of Alan and Hannah Brown. Like whenever I see her, she looks like Hannah Brown. They really look so much alike. And so watching Alan dance with her, it's like, this is just Hannah Brown 2.0. oh, but even better than Hannah Brown. If you follow what I do when these seasons start, I follow every single one of these stars on Instagram so I can keep up. Amanda is the ultimate hype girl on Instagram. She comments on everybody's post. She's like, "Heck yeah, that's my favorite song. You're the best. You're the sweetest person. I'm voting for you." Like, she's the ultimate hype girl. I think that everyone on the show loves her. She's a sweetheart, whatever. Had a great song choice. I know I'm going to let you dive into that cuz I know that you're just hype over that song. She was dressed so beautifully. It was smooth. It was stunning. She's really, really freaking good. But she was a professional dancer, and now she's just dancing professionally for a Mirror Ball trophy. And I mean, we're getting perfection because it's really good dancing.
This is just something that I felt every season, and this season I feel it's the most saturated with people with significant dance experience.
Yeah.
That's not what this show is supposed to be. That's not what it was started as, and it's not fair. I hate to be someone to be like, that's not fair. But okay, this girl was on Broadway. She's beautiful. She's stunning. She's so talented. Her body rocks. I would give a non-vital organ for her legs. She was also a Rockette.
Yeah.
Like, what? That is literally like top-notch dance stuff.
That is like, you are the best of the best dance stuff.
Yeah. So I just don't and it's not fair to her either, because people are going to see that and be like, well, that's not fair to everybody else in the competition. Why would I vote for her? It's the same thing that happened to Heather Morris. She was a freaking backup dancer for Beyonce and no one voted for her.
Well,
the night that she got perfect tens, she got a perfect score because she had a kick-ass dance. She went home because people were like, this sucks. Like, that's not, why would we vote for her?
Here's the thing. Here's the kicker now. Here's why it isn't fair even more. Is because even if America doesn't vote for her, she still has the judges' save up until finale night. Like, I can see Amanda being one of those who's going to be in the bottom two consistently, even though they don't deserve it for their dancing, but the judges will save her every time because she's the best dancer. So this is where I think the judges' save is going to kind of like be her advantage. I'm just predicting this. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. She scored all eights, a 32. They probably would have. Here's the other thing I said. That dance was a finale dance. Like, that
would have been tens 3 weeks from now.
Yeah, 3 weeks from now, maybe even next week, Amanda gets a 10. I'm not even kidding. Like, Amanda will be the first one to get tens.
Yep.
There's just no doubt because she's the best dancer and she's going to be the best dancer the whole season, even if she doesn't win. But that's pretty much it summed up for me. It was beautiful. It was a stunning
But of course
dance.
it was. This was legitimately her career. She was a professional dancer.
Yeah.
And I don't think that that's right.
Okay, well, here's what was right. The song choice, when you give somebody a good song too, a good old school dance song, it is the total package. It was the total package of a dance.
Exactly. And we've talked about that before. We talked about it last season. When you pair a dance with a song that lends itself to that dance, it's going to come together beautifully. If you give someone a Paso Doble to Girls Just Want to Have Fun, it's not going to work. That doesn't make sense. But when you give someone a foxtrot to an old Hollywood song,
Had to Be You.
Yeah, that's a match made in heaven. And then
good.
The fact that she was a professional dancer just means that it's going to be stunning. I don't hate her at all. I don't hate her.
Of course.
It was stunning. I love to watch her dance, but I don't think this is the correct platform for it. They either need to have a season of celebrities who have dance experience or make the playing field a little bit more even.
Yeah.
Because you have her and then you have sweet, sweet elderly Martin.
Who we'll talk about later.
Who I don't know if we ever I don't know if we ever figured out his birthday. It is Martin, not Marvin, confirmed.
There were
But yeah,
so many people. You know, we had to show ourselves grace. There's a ton of people on this season, but we got it. We
we
got it
got
now.
it. But literally, Martin, when is your birthday? We
Yeah.
need to know.
Maybe we'll get him on the podcast.
Oh my God, Martin. Yes, we love that. All
Okay.
right, next up.
JoJo and Jenna, Rain on Me. It was a cha-cha.
Oh my good Lord. Let
So
me say
good.
it. Let everyone listen up. Here it is. First of all, my hairline breathed a sigh of relief seeing her hair down.
Yeah, she looked amazing.
She is, I forget, I haven't seen her out of her, like, because obviously, like, no hate, no shade. She has this character that she is, and that's fantastic for her. That's how she made her living. That's how she, you know, is so wealthy, more than we could ever freaking fathom. And, you know, she's this role model for kids. She's this character. That's who she is. And that's great. But seeing her with her hair down in this different light, one, I didn't realize, we kind of talked about it last week, how tall she is. Like, she has legs all day long. And two, she is beautiful. Like, normally we just see her as this kind of caricature with her bows and ponytails and rainbow everything. And, you know, she's not like done up like you would be as an adult woman or, you know, young adult woman. She's beautiful. She is stunning.
She's always been so pretty. And another thing, similar to The Miz, JoJo is JoJo. And she is so high energy and she just commits wholeheartedly. She's so positive, and I love everything that JoJo gives off. I love everything that JoJo stands for. I think she's such a positive role model for kids, and that's really few and far between these days. So I really, really like her. And this JoJo and Jenna partnership, at first I was hesitant. And whenever it first came out that she was going to be having a same sex partner, um, but I think this JoJo and Jenna partnership works really well. It was even better this week. I agreed with the judges when they said you do need to kind of tone it down a little bit because Jenna, you can see the difference there. And I saw that tonight, how high energy JoJo is. Even though Jenna was high energy, like the vibe was off at some points in time, but it was very good. And I was shocked that everyone gave 8s but Derek. And I think, again, I agree with Derek. I think he gave the most constructive choreography. I'm sorry, the most constructive criticism on her choreography because he was like, yeah, JoJo, it's you, but also remember, this is the ballroom. Like, this isn't, your crazy fun house right now. Like, remember where you are and, like, let's tone it down a little bit. What did you think about the dance?
So they both looked beautiful. Again, I loved those outfits. I loved her hair, the side braids. She looked so cool. Like,
yeah.
So I loved it. I loved the whole vibe. The song was perfect. I think it was like totally kind of her vibe. And it's just a great song in general. It was a fantastic dance. The choreography, I like wanted to get up and dance with them while I was watching it. I was like, this is fun. This is cool. They look great. But I totally agreed. I was really surprised because as I was watching it, I could see JoJo it was a little frantic at some points. Like she wasn't focusing throughout her movement. It was just kind of like flinging her limbs.
Yeah.
And it's like Derek said, like just the control. Like she's so excited and so high energy. And I mean, anytime she did like the little hip action, fast foot work, it was beautiful. But then sometimes her arm extensions, or if she was doing something, she was just so excited that it looked a little sloppy and a little chaotic. But I'm so excited. Again, like you said, I was kind of hesitant about, not because it was a same-sex partnership. Like, that's great. That's fine. I just didn't know how it was going to work, like how it was going to look in the ballroom, like kind of how it was all going to flow. And I'm kind of living for them right now.
Yeah, it's working.
They are working so well together. They look fantastic. The outfits, the songs, the dances. And JoJo's, again, a dancer. And I think it's really going to show for her when she gets to like the contemporary stuff.
Yeah.
That's where she's going to shine. But it was interesting to see her do so well, but you could still pick out flaws in
Agreed.
this.
Yeah.
But again, it's ballroom, and she's not that girl anymore. She's not the Dance Moms girl.
Yeah.
She is this high energy kids role model. Her kids are her audience, so everything's big and loud and crazy and to the max. And that's great, but it's going to be interesting to see her tone it down for the ballroom. And then I just have to say before we move on, someone commented in our Facebook group, which again, it's the best. It's called From Lynn the 10 Dancing with the Stars. Request to join. It's hilarious. We have a master post every week where we live comment about what's going on, and it's freaking hilarious.
It's so fun.
And it's always a safe space. There are people who have opinions that not everyone agrees with, but hey, we all agree to disagree in there, and it's very civil. But somebody said, they were like, oh my God, wait.
What?
Wait, hold on. What did they say? I forgot where I was going. I was trying to plug us so hard. Okay, sorry. Here it is. They said, I can't wait for the Abby Lee cameo later this season.
Yes.
Like, it's inevitable. And I died. I commented and I was like, is she still in jail? Yes or no? Because I swear to God, if we get a cameo, like a Zoom call from Abby Lee from federal prison, I will die. I'll pass away.
I mean, I think it's what the viewers need, but you know.
She is out of prison. I don't know if that's good or sorry, I sound like I'm disappointed.
She still causing trouble. Abby is always kind of spotted in the most random places. Not to get too much on Abby here, but yeah, I think we will get a cameo. We'll get some sort of support from Abby Lee. I hope, but
she's going to be the top of the pyramid again.
I know Abby's just going to be like, look what I made. Like, I made JoJo and, whatever. Goodbye, Abby. No one cares. But I also loved the comment that said, JoJo can take this constructive criticism because she danced for Abby Lee Miller. So she knows all about constructive.
It's the nicest she's ever been critiqued on her dancing, probably. There is no yelling.
Well,
not yet.
Not yet. Anyways, moving on, Iman and Daniela.
I love this man.
Yeah, I'm in love with him. I'm obsessed with him. I just want to ball him up and keep him on the season forever and ever and ever. And I think he is another one of my guys who it's just going to cause me heartbreak because he's what this show means. He's what this show stands for. He goes out there, has zero dance experience. He was having so much fun. He listened to what the judges said and he did something that every single one of them wanted last week, this week. And so for that, I respect him. I love him. His Instagram was hilarious this week. He was trolling Lynn all week. And his post today said, can somebody make sure Lynn has a better seat tonight? And mad respect for him, but loved the song choice. Yeah, you know what's up. That was such a good song choice for him. You could really see the height difference tonight, but he was thriving. He made the most of it.
He was doing some deep squats too.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what he does next week.
Oh my gosh, I just love him. I think that he's so cute and sweet and nice. Like, he seems like genuinely the nicest guy.
Oh, 100%. Got a shout out from LeBron James.
Yeah, so I'm really interested to see kind of how that goes when you have LeBron and like the NBA community and then his wife and their show and like her following as well. Like, it'll be interesting to see how the votes go for him. And he's so likable. I mean, everyone in our group on Facebook has just fallen in love with him.
He's good. I mean, he's a good guy. He's what
the show is all about. He doesn't have dance experience. He's a freaking NBA star. And he's already getting better. Week 2, he had more swagger. You could tell he was feeling himself. He was feeling the music. He just needs to work on some stuff. But I just love him. I love his dedication. I love his drive. He wants to get better. He wants to get good scores. And that is so fun to watch.
Yeah, he's going to be around a while. And his scores were better tonight. He got a 7 from Carrie-Ann. Love and respect her for that. And then 6s from everybody else.
A 6 from Lynn. We love to see it.
Thank God. Thank God. Because last week, anyway, I don't even want to get into it. But last
We
week,
don't
Lynn
we
gave
don't
him a 4.
acknowledge that happened last
Yeah,
week.
so we're moving on. We're moving on because I'll get mad again. All right. Okay. Martin and Britt.
Let's make this quick because God, it hurt me deep in my soul. Go ahead, you start.
All right. Loved the package. Martin Cove is he's a legend. He's an incredible actor. I loved that what they did with the package where they showed kind of the pictures from his wedding, and he was nostalgic, and I liked how he had the opportunity to kind of talk about how, you know what, like, I know that this is me now, but look at me then. And that's why I'm here, because it's kind of like an ode to his younger self. I hated the fact that he was beating himself up so much in the package.
I'm literally about to cry right now.
I know. I'm serious. Whenever he said that he was embarrassed.
He said he thought it was dreadful.
Yeah, and he described himself as dreadful, and like that.
You could tell it really, really bothered him.
For his self-confidence, like, we will talk about this forever, about how much guts it takes for every single one of these people to go out there and dance on national television. He is a 70-something-year-old man going out there and, like, he was really giving it his all. Britt's an incredible partner. This week was so much better than last week. He had more energy. He had more dance content. I liked watching him kind of get into it this week and freestyle a little bit. It was him. It was his personality. And
he was smiling. You could tell he had like good memories attached to like this time in his life and the song. And he said he danced to the song at his wedding. And it just, oh God. And then shame on you, ABC. Shame on you.
Shame.
Why I said this last week, but why would you invite this guy? Could be any of our grandfathers. Like, and you're bullying him.
Okay.
Like, legitimately, y'all brought him on the show. You knew exactly what you were going to get. You didn't expect him to be some breakout star. He's the only older person in the show. I mean, Kenya's 50, but, like, look at her.
And Melora and Mel C. Like, they're older, but they're still got 25, 30 years on this guy.
Absolutely. And then why? You knew, and you brought him on here anyway. And then you have people like,
Amanda.
Yeah. I almost said Heather, and I was like, that's not her name. People like Amanda, like, what are we doing? What is this? Like, you bring him on here. Did Lynn give him a 3 again? Or a 4?
No, he got all 4s, I think. And here's what I said earlier. It would have done loads for this man's confidence to get 5s and 6s, and it would have done absolutely nothing to the competition or to the score. They should have given him better scores tonight because, number one, because he deserved it. He did.
He improved.
He had a better dance, and they knew he was going to go home, and they should have given him better scores. But
to be not shitty people.
Yeah. I'm proud of him for showing up. I'm proud of him for competing in this competition, and I can't wait to see him at the finale. We'll talk about that later.
God, I forgot that everyone comes back. Oh, I'm going to weep. Yeah. There will be so many tears. But watching him, did you see, like, Britt consoling him, like, after their dance? Like, you could he looked defeated immediately. Like, because he knew he had to go stand up there in front of those judges, and he knew what was coming. And she just had her arm around him, and she kept telling him, it's okay. Like, good job.
And we know that every single one of these partners has a strong bond. They're in these partnerships, they have strong bonds. And, like, you know that these professionals, these dancers and stars want to perform well for their professionals. And you know that I just know he was probably beating himself up and wanted this. He knew he wasn't going to win, but he didn't want to go home the first week. And, like, it was just,
not even to go home the first week, like, but to just be dumped on, to be like, yeah, you were the worst by far. Lynn said, I can't give you high marks because it wasn't good.
Yeah, savage.
Lynn, sit your 70-something-year-old ass down. Oh, wait, you already are.
Here's the thing.
Fart.
Here's the thing. Lynn couldn't even do that. Lynn could never.
Lynn would never. Because guess what? Lynn was like, I wouldn't subject myself to this shit. But then y'all ask some other guy to do it for everyone's entertainment. Everyone was cringing, ABC. No one was having a good time. I just want you to know that.
Yeah. Well, I know.
Let's move on. I can't talk about this anymore.
Let's move on. we have Melora, also known as Jan, and Artem.
Jan Levinson Gould. I didn't even watch Artem this entire dance. I just watched Melora. I love her. I think she's so cute. That color on her was stunning. Excellent choice by costuming. She looked fantastic. She was glowing. She was fluid. She was smooth as silk. The song was so weird, though. What was that?
Celine Dion, All by Myself. I know, not the
Except for that it
moment.
wasn't Celine Dion. It was not Celine Dion.
But it just, like, wasn't the right moment, I feel like, for a Celine song yet, but I did
If
love
it
that.
was, it wouldn't be that song. That is not a Dancing with the Stars song. That song is on, like, commercials. The end.
What
Sorry. Love Celine, but, like, what?
it is an overplayed song of Celine's, but what I did love was the comedian in Melora when she was like, all by myself, the perfect song because I'm all by myself. Well, I mean, my husband's there and my son, but both my daughters have gone off to college, and that was that was a really cute segue to her package. I loved getting to see her daughters, who are stunning and beautiful, by the way,
Absolutely.
and
I
smart.
love getting to know more about her. She's just such a cute, fun person. And I died in the Facebook group because this might be my favorite comment of the week. Someone said, I would love to see her dance to one of the songs by Hunter, her assistant.
Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. That would be so good. That would be prime
Just
material.
his little EP CD that she has. Just like, what? Oh my
No, that
god.
would
But
be
no, I really love her. I think she's so cute, and I just can't wait to see her keep going. She looked like better already, and I think it's only going to go up.
She was another one who really blew me away this week and was so proud of her. These office stars, man, they can dance. Like, maybe they were dancing a lot more behind the scenes at the office than we know. So that's it. But I mean, her scores,
Yeah, maybe they were dancing behind the scenes at the office, and that's why they're so good.
because they're all good. I mean, so her scores were a 7 Carrie Ann, 6 from Lynn, of course, a 7 from Derek, and a 7 from Bruno, which I think she deserved all 7s.
I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah, it was good. It was a really, really, really good dance. So,
Lynn was
okay.
he was being stinky.
He's just a stinky pants. Like, whatever, dude. Get over it. Okay, now for the drama of the night, Cody and Cheryl. We talked about this earlier. So, Cody was not able to dance because of his exposure to Cheryl. So, they showed their taped rehearsal video, and the judges scored their taped rehearsal video, which was almost a week ago. It was like basically a rough draft of the dance. And it just made me so sad that we didn't get to see that in person with all of the theatrics and all of the fun. But it was good. It was strong. I feel like it was a lot more Cody than last week. Um, yeah, you go ahead. You tell me what you thought.
Well, he had those hips moving. Those shoes, I would have loved to have seen the outfit that they were supposed to go with. I was impressed because this was from about a week ago. Throwback, do you remember that?
Wow. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, time machine there for you. No, but I was really impressed because, I mean, I feel like I was disappointed though for us because I feel like if we had gotten to see this all the way through to like where they were ready to perform it and had the full theatrics, like you said, I feel like it would have been just incredible because the rehearsal from Who Knows When was still really good. They had fun. The song slapped. The choreography was really good. So big ups to Cheryl on that.
And it was a cha-cha, right? It was a cha-cha, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Okay.
It was some kind of Latin dance, I think.
Okay, yeah. I believe it was a cha-cha.
Ooh,
it was.
We should know that,
be.
but it's okay.
I usually
I
write it down.
Now.
I write it down for every other dance, but for right now it's a cha-cha, and I'm just glad. I mean, he was safe, and he got the judges scored them all 6s off of a rehearsal video, which I mean, it just makes me sad for what we missed out on because we know it would have been even better in person.
I feel like 6s was great for like this dance that obviously wasn't the full out performance. And I'm really hoping in my heart and soul that he makes it to where you get to do a redemption dance and he gets to do this one.
That's perfect. That would be
Wouldn't
perfect.
that be perfect? I thought of that in my head a little bit ago and I was like, can't wait to say this on the podcast.
Yeah, and I love that thought, and I also love this thought. We know that Cheryl won't be able to dance next week, and hopefully Cody will. So I'm hoping, my hope and dream is that Cody will get to dance with Britt. I know that's high hopes because I don't think that the producers will allow it because I think they'll be like, well, I think America's going to be a little sad about this if we let them dance together, but I don't know. My hopes are high. I hope that Britt gets to dance another week.
Britt and Cody for Brittany week.
That would be. I know.
Give
I
the
don't.
people what they want. Give the
I,
people what they deserve.
I know. I don't even want to say it because I really don't want my hopes up. So
We're
that's a dream.
manifesting this, but also we don't want to talk about it just in case.
It's a pipe dream. Don't want to jinx it. Let's hope for the best.
Exactly.
All right. Speaking of very, very cute and fun, Mel and Gleb. Mel C and Gleb, a foxtrot to the Beatles. What was the song? Here Comes the Sun. Here Comes the Sun. What did you think?
So I didn't really like this song for a foxtrot just because, I like the old Hollywood big band kind of vibe, but that's okay. Mel C's Body is Rockin'. I die. Gleb, I don't know why he had his shirt buttoned all the way up. Like, what are we doing here? Do they know why we watch this show?
I think that's one of the 7 deadly sins is Gleb having all of his buttons buttoned on.
Yeah, there was a lot of clothing. There's a lot of coverage. I was like, what is this? What are we doing here? I watched the show for the content, and the content is Gleb's chest. So.
Exactly. Not what I signed up for is a fully buttoned up Gleb. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
They were beautiful. I'm so impressed by her. Obviously, she had some dance experience being a Spice Girl, but it was like very poppy, hip hoppy kind of, dances that girl groups and boy bands did back in the day.
Yeah.
But I thought she was stunning. I was so impressed. Their partnership is really, really strong.
Really, really good. It was so graceful, so pretty. She looks amazing. Gleb looks sexy as ever. Loved the connection to the Beatles and the shout out from Ringo Starr. Peace and love. It was
Liverpool.
Yes, Liverpool pride, baby. Let's go. I was very happy with this dance. The scores, she got 2 7s and 2 8s. Very, very fair scores. I think she could have gotten all 8s, but Carrie Ann and Lynn were being a little stingy with the scorecards.
I'm cool with the 2 7s, 2 8s, but I think she's going to be one to watch for sure. And Gleb is always one to watch. I love to look at him. So
Gleb will carry her through, man, and she deserves it. She deserves to be there. But Gleb's sexy ass, I mean, come on, keep him on my TV screen.
Amen.
I loved that dance and agreed. Better song choice next time, but
we love the Beatles. We love Liverpool.
Peace and love.
One love.
Peace
that's
and
Bob
love.
Marley. Just kidding.
It's peace and love, baby. Get it right.
Peace and love, baby.
Peace and love. All right. Sasha and Suni were our last couple of the night. You go right on. Go right on.
First of all, Sasha in that sheer shirt. Sheesh.
My best friend Emily was over here watching with me, and she said, "Okay, Harry Styles," and she had just seen Harry Styles in concert last week, so it was fresh on her mind. But that was a very Harry shirt, and I was so into it for Sasha. I love that look for him. Like, he's such a sweet boy vibe, so I love seeing him like sexy hot guy vibes.
Be a little naughty and a little spicy.
Yeah, I love that for him. And then Suni's dress, it was very like smiley face to me, but
I hated it so much.
It was not cute, but she freaking killed it tonight.
But she's so cute that it didn't matter. That dress was gross, and she was so cute that I was just like, wow, I want to just put you in my pocket.
I loved whenever Sasha said, your weakness is not knowing how powerful you are and how strong you are. And she had so much swag tonight on that dance floor. And I loved every second of that dance. When she did that flip, like, Sasha just knows what he's doing. He knows how to steal all of our hearts. And I liked seeing her open up. And I feel like we said this last week, Dancing with the Stars is the perfect place for a gymnast to come next. Like, you get to really, for the first time,
you get to express yourself, emotions and all.
And you get to have, it's still competition. It's still fun, or it's still something you're familiar with, but it's also such new territory. And like, I love this journey for her. And she got all sevens from all the judges. And I know she's about to break out. Like, I know she is. She's about to come out here and just blow us all away in the next couple weeks.
I totally agree. This was a huge step for her, being vulnerable. I mean, it's freaking scary to be, I can't even be vulnerable to like people that I know and love. So like doing that on national television, like good for her. I hope that this has just kind of like broken down this huge wall for her and it's only going to get better. I mean, the difference between the first week and the second week, she looked like she had more confidence. She looked like she was having a lot more fun. Her smile lights up a room.
Aww.
She looked beautiful. Shame on you, Tyra Banks, and somebody else
God.
for calling her Sunny.
It's not her name.
That's not her name. That's not her name.
Yeah, not.
But no, I was so happy to see her having fun, and I was so happy to see what a strong partner Sasha is for her. He is going to be behind her, supporting her, encouraging her, picking her up 100%. And I just love that. I love him. I think he's a great coach. He's a great choreographer. He knows how to find the strengths of all of his partners, and he always helps them get over their weaknesses, whatever they are.
I love him. I love it. I love this partnership.
I do too.
It's so swaggy. Like, I just love them. They're just full of swag and sweetness. It's just perfect.
Exactly. They're young and like hip and like, I don't know. I feel like they're in a great spot to be a top contender.
Just lots of love and just good genuine people. And I just love ending with them tonight. But
Agreed.
then we had to go to immense heartache for me. It was hard.
First, before we get there, I just need to talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the giant fan in the room.
Horrible.
What was that? What was that?
There's no way to describe it other than
a bearded lizard.
Okay, that, but also, those, it was like the decorations at every girl's
Oh my God, the lanterns.
Yeah, like every girl's
the paper lanterns.
2003 bedroom. It was just like, I need
and
everyone.
Like the teal and brown.
Yes.
or
like
lime green and pink.
Everyone just go look at Tyra Banks' dress from last night, and I want everyone to put, like, in their mind, I want you to envision those little hanging lanterns and tell me that that's not what you see. It was the first thing I saw. I didn't even know she had changed, and I was looking away from the TV, and I looked up all of a sudden, and I was like, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. My mom sent me a meme of the meme with when the man has all the question marks around his head.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I know, Mom, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Brendan was watching with me. He had like come into the room for something, and he was like, ooh. And I was like, I know, rough, right? And he was like, you could have a whole podcast about that. And I was like, I know.
Even the men know. I'm telling you, even the men know.
Exactly.
They know. They know.
And she also looked like she could not move at all.
It had to be difficult.
Like, what was it made out of? Like polymer?
Like, what? I don't know. Steel.
And then oh my God, I freaking died. She turned like side profile to talk to someone or something on the camera. And the first thing that popped in my head is, do you know the flounder who was a bully on SpongeBob Flats?
Yeah.
He was like wide as hell when you looked at him from one direction. Then he turned to the side and he was like skinny. That is literally what happened. She like disappeared. Yeah. I was like, what is this? What is this now? Like, what?
Somebody's doing Tyra dirty back there, because there's
surely to God she did not pick that
there's
on herself.
There's literally
who would put that on and be like, ooh, hell yeah, I look fly as hell. I look so good. I've never looked better. I look sexy, hot, fierce. It was bad. There was no redeeming quality. The color was nice. That's all I have to say.
And Erin was not perfect, okay? Erin was not perfect. But her outfits were always gorgeous and stunning. And Tyra needs that level of glam, and I am waiting for the day where Tyra has on an outfit where I just like fall out on the floor. And I hope that day is sooner rather than later, because
God, me too. I'm tired.
Because I want to see it. But anyway, now let's talk elimination.
We go into the lightning round elimination, where in no particular order, and then she's like just rolling. I looked up and I like had whiplash. I was like, oh my God, there's like 4 couples left already in 20 seconds. They were rolling through them. So
they were.
We get down to our bottom 2.
Yes.
And they
Christine
were.
and Pasha, and Martin and Britt.
We all knew Martin and Britt were going to be down there.
We
It's
did.
no shock to anyone.
I was surprised by Christine, I will say. But it does make sense. Like we talked about earlier, I don't think she's the most likable person.
I don't think people are relating to her. I don't think people know who she is. I don't think she's like, even like there are a lot of people in this season that I didn't know who they were, but their personality has won me over so much. And she's just not, she doesn't have that charisma for like us common folk at home.
I agree. And she's good. She's also, I mean, she's floating around upper middle of the pack right now, and she needs to kind of connect us a little bit more, which I do think she did better at tonight. Like showing, I used to sit behind Bruno on this show. Like I love the show. And so I think that was more her moment, but it came a little late because she was in the bottom 2. So anyway, the judges kind of do their thing where they go down the row and pick who they want to save. And it was obvious that they were going to pick Christine and Pasha, but it was really hard to watch. It was really hard to watch how sad it made Martin. And you could tell that Britt was like, he was talking to Britt at the same time. Like, what does this mean? And we have good GMA tomorrow. Like, you could tell he didn't even really get it. And then Tyra was like, how are you feeling, Martin? And he was like, I'm good. I'm doing good. And it was
really sad. It was really sad. And I just, shame on you, ABC, again.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It just
takes fun out of the show. Like everyone's like, it's sad to see someone go home for sure. Like later in this, like it's never fun to see someone lose.
And that's part of it. Like we understand that this is
absolutely. But this is different. It's not even like he was on the same playing field. It was, you were just watching him and you were like, this guy's gonna go home first, and he's out here trying his freaking best. Like I like literally want to cry for him. Like
it's like getting picked last for the team. Like knowing.
But on national television.
And then not even getting one nice effing comment when you were leaving. Like, no, thank you so much, Martin. Like, you're a freaking legend, dude. Like, you're a badass. Like, just, it was all this, like, floating bits of negativity. Like, this man hardly got anything positive. But you know what, Martin? If you're listening, you're a badass. You're a legend. You're fucking Cobra Kai. You could kick every single one of those judges' butts on the dance floor. And I'm so glad that
we love Martin in this house.
In this house, we love you, Martin. And you know what? You're a baddie, and I'm so glad you showed up.
You are a baddie. You did it. You did the damn thing. You have some serious guts to get out there and do the damn thing. You looked good. You had some swag, and the people love you. Literally everyone thought that you were just a little precious angel. So please don't feel like you failed, because you didn't. America loves you.
Take that DWTS check to the bank and buy yourself something nice, Daddy, because you deserve it.
Absolutely. Cha-ching. It's payday, baby.
It's payday, baby. Speaking of payday, we got to get up and go to work tomorrow. So.
Oh. I hope this. Hey, you guys, if you would like to help us not have to get up and go to work tomorrow, please support this podcast, share it with your friends and loved ones, so that maybe one day we'll be able to make some cash money for this.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to happen, but
never.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Another thing we're manifesting Cody and Britt partnership next week, and 100 listens.
Some dollars.
100 listens.
a few dollars in the pocket, some beer money.
I love it. But anyway, Katie.
Next week is Brittany week, Madeline.
Next week is Brittany week. An ode to the queen herself. If America had a queen sitting on the throne, it would probably be Brittany, and I cannot wait for next week.
I cannot wait. This is a first, and oh my God. I hope the costuming is on point. The songs are going to be bangers only. Oh, I'm so excited.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be incredible.
Well, I'm going to suppress all of the Martin memories so that I have good dreams tonight, and I'm only going to think about what is to come next week. And until then, keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy. Have a good one.
Have a great week. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.